It's 2020, Happy New Year, and this is the time of year where most people are making New Year's resolutions and hoping to build a better lifestyle. Now, you don't necessarily need a special day to come up with goals, but New Year's is as good of a time as any to build better habits. The problem is that by the time February rolls around, even our best laid out plans go awry. But the New Year is supposed to beautifully symbolize the next chapter in the book that is your life. While so many people like you and I try to achieve ambitious goals, the statistics of how many people actually follow through and accomplish these goals are rather grim. Studies show that less than 25% of people actually stay committed to their goals after 30 days, and just 8% of people actually accomplish them. Don't be a part of that statistic, and the big reason why people don't follow through on their resolutions is because they set resolutions instead of goals. So this year, try to set goals. But why set goals instead of resolutions? Well, the answer to that is that goals are more specific, whereas resolutions can be a lot more vague and broad. Goals are a lot more actionable, which makes them a lot more effective, and you need absolute clarity in order to achieve something. But there's so many countless reasons of why people won't achieve what they want to, and so in this video, I'm going to be going over the top 6 reasons why New Year's resolutions fail. Number 1, you don't believe in yourself. A failure to act can cripple you before you even leave the starting line. If you've tried and failed to set a New Year's resolution, maybe that's one of them or many of them, it can be very hard to believe in yourself. Doubt is a nagging voice in your head that will resist personal growth with every ounce of its being. So the only way to defeat doubt is to simply believe in yourself. It's a lot more easier said than done, but the good news is that there's nothing wrong with failing, and if you've already failed many times in the past, there's nothing wrong with failing again. Just keep getting up, keep trying, and keep going. A lot of times you have to look at the bigger picture and the perspective of things and get a bird's eye view of your total situation. We are only human, but we are capable of extraordinary things, and you can truly achieve anything with the right amount of belief in yourself. Problem number 2, they're too overwhelming. Let's say your resolution or goal is to pay off $5,000 worth of credit card debt this year. Since you're giving yourself a long time frame all year, you'll end up just procrastinating and or even worse, splurging, telling yourself these BS excuses that you'll end up just making up for it later down the road. But the longer and later that you push it off, the bigger and more overwhelming this once reasonable goal can feel. So the solution in this case is to set smaller milestones. The bigger picture is 100% definitely important, but connecting your goal to the present makes it a lot more digestible and easier to stick with. So instead of vowing to pay off $5,000 worth of debt by the end of next December, make it your goal to actually put towards $96 every single week towards your credit card debt, for example. And another example, let's say it's your goal to save more money this year. Think of your personal savings task as a part of a cyclical life. Make your savings task a routine one, and just think about how much money you want to save now, not next month, not next year. Think about whether or not you saved enough money from your last paycheck cycle. If you saved as much as you wanted, continue with your persistence. If you didn't save it up, make it up this time with the current paycheck cycle. When you end up strictly focusing on the present, you end up doing a lot better than people who might focus on their long-term goal. Number 3, they're just way too vague. As I mentioned, you need true clarity and 2020 vision, no pun intended, to be able to achieve something. Finding a better job is a worthy goal, but it's a bit amorphous. It's totally unclear what better means to you, and it's difficult to plot the right course of action when you're not sure what your desired outcome is. Most resolutions are just way too vague in this way, like getting in shape, worrying less, or spending more time with loved ones. There's no clear course of action that you have to take when you're setting these resolutions. So the solution is making your goal a SMART one. And SMART in this scenario actually stands for an acronym. To make your goal achievable, it should be a SMART one: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. When you set specific parameters and guidelines for your goal, it makes it a lot easier to come up with an action plan. So under a bit more scrutiny, your goal of, quote, spending more time with loved ones might look more like invite your friends over for dinner every other Sunday night. This goal is specific, measurable, and time-bound, ticks all the boxes, and tells you exactly what you want and how to get there. And the 4th reason why New Year's resolutions fail is you don't love and enjoy the process. Is it any wonder people struggle with their weight when they see eating as a chore and exercise as a dreadful bore? The best fitness plan is the one that causes the least interruption into your daily life. Remember, the goal isn't to add stress to your life, but rather to remove it. Even the best of us couldn't bring ourselves to do something that we hate consistently, so you have to get in shape and make it fun, but you have to take action and execute on it. That could mean participating in a sport you love, or exercising with a friend or two, or maybe join a group exercise class so that way you can meet new people. Or maybe that means giving yourself a free day during the week so that way you forget your training plan and exercise in any way that you please. If you make your goals agonizing, then you're never going to be able to achieve them. Take your time, slow things down, and enjoy the process. And the fifth reason why New Year's resolutions fail is people don't track their progress. On the topic of fitness and exercise, keeping a written record of your training progress will allow you to achieve and keep and maintain an I can do this attitude. All you need is a notebook and a pen, or just jot it down right in your notes on the phone. For a workout, record what exercises you do, how many repetitions, and if applicable, how much weight you lifted. And then your goal is simply do better next time. Improving your best performance on a regular basis will offer positive feedback and reinforcement and encourages you to keep going. Or if you're building a business, have a simple sheet of tasks that you have to complete during the day and tick them off as you go, and maybe scale them up as time goes on. And this will also stop you from procrastinating. And if you want to learn how to actually end your procrastination for once and for all, I did an entire video on that as well. You can see that video, link will be in the description down below. And the sixth and final reason why goals and New Year's resolutions fail is you know your what, but you don't know your why. Yes, you want to be fit, you want to lose weight, you want to be healthy, but why is this goal important to you? Why do you want to build your business? Why do you want to build an additional stream of income? Do you want to be fit to set a positive example for your children, and that way they can have someone that they could admire and look up to? Do you want to lose fat so that way you'll be content in your body and feel more confident than ever? Do you want to be healthy so that way you'll have increased clarity, energy, and focus that will carry over into every single aspect in your life? So whether you want to be in shape to live longer, be a good example, feel more confident, or boost your energy, or just have an excuse to buy new clothes, forget about any preconceived notions and just stay true to yourself. The more specific your goal is, the more vivid it's going to be in imagination, the more that this will encourage you, and the more likelihood that you'll be able to actually succeed and achieve your goal. Give yourself a purpose and reason of why you're doing what you're doing, and this will only fuel you. This year and every year to come, don't be in that same majority of people who give up on their goal too soon. Set maybe just 1 or 2 resolutions or goals for the year, and this will make it a lot more easier to act on them. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, if you got value out of it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, smash that like button, and share it with a friend so that way they're able to achieve their New Year's resolutions as well. And if you'd like to see more videos from my channel, I post videos every single week on business, finance, entrepreneurship, mindset, strategies, tips, and tricks from my own experience. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to be first in line, so that way you're the first person to see that video when I upload it, be sure to hit that notification bell as well, so that you're notified every time I upload a new one. See you in the next video.